Hello everyone, this is Angie with Harmony Yoga, and I'll be working with a breathing practice today called Bumblebee breathing. So it is just about as maybe as odd as it sounds, but as you get more accustomed with yogic breathing, you begin to embrace the pure essence of just breathing and how good it makes you feel. So with the Bumblebee breathing, it's actually a breathing practice that is very, very good at bringing you into the parasympathetic nervous system. And the really cool thing about the breathing practice is, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate in just a moment, but as you breathe in, you have more of a tendency to elongate the exhale. And what that does is it helps to draw you deeper into the parasympathetic. It relaxes the mind, it relaxes the body, relaxes the muscles. So it's very, very good for cleansing, purifying, and just balancing the body. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate. And if you do have, this is called a meditation cushion. So this is something that can be purchased at a yoga studio or online. I like Amazon, doing another pitch for Amazon, but hey, I'm probably one of their biggest buyers. And there's a lot of different things you can use. You can also use blocks, you can use pillows, whatever you have to find ease and comfort in your body. And meditation for some people, because as you're doing breathing, it is a form of meditation. So for many people, the thought of meditation is very terrifying because to sit still for a period of time, and they believe that your mind has to be completely focused and very clear and calm. But the reality is meditation is just a practice of trying to calm and still the mind and come into a place of center. So even if your mind is going a million miles an hour, that's okay. That's the process of learning how to meditate. And meditation doesn't have to mean you're completely still and focused. So the breathing practices are really good at drawing you toward a meditation practice because they help to teach you how to still the mind, to control the breath, and to move into a state of balance. So we're going to move into the Bumblebee breathing. Now again, if you need to come into some supports, you can certainly do that. Even bringing your back up against the wall to add a little bit of support for your back is also okay. So again, since it is your practice, I want you to come into a space that feels conducive for you. And that's one thing I always advocate as a yoga instructor, to always find your practice. So whatever I'm calling out, we make modifications to our bodies. You know, if we are working through injuries or there's anything moving through our bodies that just doesn't feel right, I want you to be very aware of that connection with mind and body. So if your body's saying, you know, this isn't quite right, maybe it's not the right practice for you today, or maybe you just don't feel like coming into that seated posture. So again, I want you to be able to come into that place that feels best for you. So as we move into the Bumblebee breathing, ideally practice in an upright position, but again, you can put cushions underneath the sit bones. You can also bring your back up against the wall to add some more support. So we're going to just take a moment here. And before you come into a breathing practice, you want to kind of move through energy through the body. So if you need to kind of move from side to side or front to back, that kind of gives you that release of energy so you can come into more of a state of stillness. So maybe that means rolling through the shoulders, maybe twisting from side to side, or even moving through the head and neck. So taking just a few moments of organic movement and just letting your body ebb and flow organically. And then once you've moved your body as much as you need to, we begin to come into the Bumblebee breathing. So in this breathing practice, you're inhaling through the nose, the lips are pursed, and as you exhale, it's a sound out. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate, and then you can jump in whenever you're ready, and know that when you've completed your practice, when you feel like you're done, you're just done. So there's not a length of time you need to do anything. Sometimes just getting the exposure to the breathing practice is all you need. So let's go ahead and start when you're ready. We'll go ahead and take a few cleansing breaths, just kind of release the body and come into natural breath. So we're going to begin to connect with our breath, just noting how the breath is moving through the body at this moment. So taking a moment of pause. And let your breath carry you into a state of stillness. And then when you're ready, you can begin to start your next breath. Breathing in through the nose. Mm. continue on as long as you feel that you need to. Take a pause and reflect and just notice how a particular breathing practice affects you. And after done with the Bumblebee breathing, I feel calmer, more centered. And another nice benefit of the Bumblebee breath is it actually activates the throat chakra. So that is it's an energetic point in the body. We have 7 energetic points that align the spinal column. And that's another 5-minute tidbit or more on chakra energy. So we're talking about the throat chakra, which is an energetic space in the body. So why I like that breathing practice for many reasons is there are people like myself that oftentimes observe our surroundings and don't always verbalize how we feel. So it's a good way to release that throat space energy in a safe and comfortable environment. So this is my Bumblebee breathing for you today. From my heart to yours, yogis. Namaste.